Bienvenidos a todos, welcome everyone. De parte de Quisqueya In Action, la ciudad de Providence, el concejal Luis Aponte, concejal Carmen Castillo, concejal Mary Kay Harris, le queremos dar la bienvenida a the Broad Street Initiative Signage Unveiling.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Quisqueya In Action, City of Providence Mayor Jorge Elorza, Councilman Luis Aponte, Councilwoman Carmen Castillo, Councilwoman Mary Harris, we welcome you to the Broad Street Business District Unveiling.
With that introduction, I want to give a special thank to Carla De Stefano, who provided this facility.
Dicho esto, quiero darle las gracias muy especiales a Carla De Stefano por esta locación.
Represents SWAP, and she's also a great supporter of Quisqueya In Action and the initiatives that we organize on Broad Street.
She's not only a supporter for Quisqueya In Action, but she's also representing SWAP and has a great role in this event.
And now I want to announce the host committee, and also we want to welcome the elected officials. When Mayor Elorza comes in, he will announce them individually because we're pressed for time. So I want to take the opportunity to thank the host committee, U.S. Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, U.S. Representative David Cicilline, which he should be on his way, he's running a little late. Lieutenant Governor Dan McKee, Secretary of State Nelly Gouveia, State Rep Grace Diaz, State Rep Scott Slater, Senator Ana Quesada, thank you for being here. Councilwoman Sabina Matos, Carla De Stefano, Director of SWAP, Karen Kalinsky, the Elmwood Association, Doug Victor, Elmwood and South Providence Neighborhood Crime Watch, Linda Peru, and Abraham Anderson, Washington Park Neighborhood Association, Phoebe Blake, City Walk. Phoebe, thank you. Richardson Ogidan, Executive Director of Southside Multicultural Center, Jesus Titín, President of Calle Limpia, Antonio Valdez, Business Leader, Juan Pichardo, Georgina Weeks, Victor Capellan, Community Leaders, Imelda Benitez, President of Juro, Bienvenido Garcia, Dominican American Association, Dionisia Reynoso, Estela Rodriguez, Altagracia Polanco, Rhode Island Child Care Providers, Marta Martinez, Executive Director of Rhode Island Latino Arts, and Michael Solomon, who couldn't be here, had to travel out of state from West Rib House. We want a special thank Acontecer Latino, American News, Poder 1110, Latina 100.3, Chapincito, Media.com, TV Video Guatemala, Telemundo, Providence, Cox, Verizon, and photographer Octavio Gómez.
Todo lo que ella antes mencionó son personas que están apoyando este evento, para yo no tener que repetir todos los nombres.
So I want to speak a little bit about the Broad Street Initiative. The Broad Street Initiative was a program that was started by Quisqueya In Action over 8 years ago to basically beautify and basically educate the people in our neighborhood about the importance of economic development, litter, and recycling.
Esta iniciativa comenzó hace unos 8 años de parte de la Quisqueya In Acción. La misión principal era poner la belleza en nuestra ciudad y la limpieza y educar a las personas para mantener nuestro vecindario limpio.
When we started this cleanup as a small cleanup, and then we went in and spoke to Councilman Luis Aponte about the initiative, and we spoke to also to Jesus Titín. At that time, he was working with a few of the merchants on Broad Street.
Cuando iniciamos este proyecto, nosotros contactamos personas de la ciudad, especialmente al concejal Luis Aponte y a Titín, el niño bello de aquí de Providence. Eso se lo agregué yo.
And also, once we started the Broad Street Initiative cleanup, which we organized for Earth Day with the City of Providence, we also got the support from Councilwoman Mary Kay Harris and also Councilwoman Carmen Castillo.
A continuación, continuamos limpiando y este proyecto se aumentó y se puso aún más grande, ampliando, y entonces recibimos el apoyo de la concejal Harris.
So with that said, Councilman Aponte and myself got together with a group of community leaders, and we decided that it was important that we basically plant a seed by organizing and making a signage to welcome the people that come in at the beginning of Broad Street and at the end of Broad Street. So basically, to make people feel like when they're coming into Broad Street, they're coming to a tourist area with the diversity that we have. So if you look at the sign, it represents diversity. The sign is in 6 languages, which is in French, English, Spanish, Laos, Cambodian, and Chinese, which represents diversity in our neighborhood.
Como ustedes podrán notar, este proyecto quiere hacer un significado de los habitantes de este barrio. Y por eso se hizo este proyecto de darle un letrero con una bienvenida de 6 idiomas, para no tan solo representar la diversidad de este vecindario, sino también dándole la bienvenida como si este fuera un lugar turístico.
And before I introduce the mayor, I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone that's here. I see a diversified group of people, multicultural.
Antes de presentarle al alcalde de la ciudad, Jorge Elorza, quiero darle las gracias a todas las personas que están aquí presentes, apoyándonos.
And with that said, I want to make sure that I wanted to say something. I actually wasn't going to say it, but I am. Yeah, I am. I need for you guys to understand that the elected officials that are here and that are not here right now because they have other commitments, we have to come together as a community, and we have to take ownership of our community.
Yo pensé no decir esto, pero lo voy a decir. Aunque estén todos los políticos electos aquí,
Y lo que no están.
and those that are not here, los que no están aquí porque tienen otros compromisos, ay señores, se me escuchó el cable. Los que no están aquí por otros compromisos, yo no quería decir esto, pero lo tengo que decir. Ellos están aquí porque nosotros debemos hacer un esfuerzo de trabajar en comunidad juntos.
We have to take back our neighborhoods, and we're taking it back with the different groups that we have here. We have a diversified group of people in the host committee. But we have to realize that the elected officials cannot do the work by themselves. We have so many cultural groups, so many nonprofit organizations, so many private sectors, and we all have to come together. Just that sign says a lot. When we were putting up the sign a couple of weeks ago, even yesterday and this morning,
Este letrero tiene un significado muy positivo. No tan solo porque los políticos electos no pueden hacer el trabajo ellos solos. Tenemos nosotros que reconocer que tenemos que estar unidos para que nuestra comunidad pueda avanzar. Esto ha hecho una gran diferencia desde ayer, que estamos viendo que han cambiado. La gente que doblan ahí en la Broad Street, que ven ese letrero, eso tiene un significado muy especial para nosotros.
when we were installing the sign in Washington Park last week, we saw an Asian woman who stopped and said, wow, the language is in Chinese, and she got really excited.
Cuando estábamos instalando los letreros en el Washington Park, una señora de origen asiático se paró a leer el letrero y dijo, oh, mira, esto está en nuestro idioma, está en chino.
So with that said, and I'm going to finish and introduce the mayor, I want to take this opportunity to again emphasize that without all of us together, without the great diversity that we have in our city, if we do not get involved in small projects like this, I'm not saying that it's not work, but you all made this happen. It wasn't Quisqueya. You all, everyone here made it happen, because there are a lot of activities here from Judo, to Juan Pablo Duarte, the Dominican Association, also Los Reyes de la Comunidad, right?
Yeah, Ángeles.
Los Ángeles de la Comunidad with Laura Rodriguez, who organizes it in December. All those little activities, the Latino Merchant Association, all the stuff that's happening, basically the whole host committee, We have to start doing small projects like that so people in our neighborhood can get excited. And again, the elected officials cannot get this done. Also, I want to emphasize that the Washington Park Association is going to be receiving a grant from Councilman Aponte with the support of the Mayor of Providence, Jorge Lorza. They're going to be getting a grant to finish beautifying the Washington Park Square, where the sign is.
Bueno, de nuevo, quiero enfatizar que el trabajo que se está realizando para embellecer a nuestra comunidad no va a ser solamente un trabajo de los oficiales electos. Esto es un trabajo en la comunidad, para la comunidad, por la comunidad. Y cada uno de nosotros que estamos aquí hemos contribuido y vamos a contribuir de alguna manera haciendo pequeñitas cosas. Este crédito no es solamente para Quisqueya en Acción. Este crédito también es para todas las personas que de alguna u otra manera han contribuido al embellecimiento de nuestra comunidad.
Y vuelvo y quiero, I want to emphasize that without the support of the Mayor of Providence, Jorge Lorza, Councilman Luis Aponte, Councilwoman Carmen Castillo, and Councilwoman
Mary
Kay Harris, this would not be possible. So I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to introduce the Mayor of Providence, and again, thank you.
Bueno, con estas palabras de agradecimiento para todos los concejales que han contribuido al mismo tiempo que como con el alcalde Jorge Lorza, el concejal Luis Aponte, la concejal Carmen Castillo y la concejal Mary Kay Harris. Queremos agradecerles a todos ellos por esto y sin más preámbulos, le presentamos al alcalde de Providence, Jorge Lorza.
Muy buenas tardes. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is a very, very special day. Hoy es un día muy, muy especial. Y creo que Rosa y Marilyn acaban de reconocer a todos los oficiales electos. So I think that Rosa and Marilyn just recognized all the officials. And so I won't go over it again. Y no voy a repasar eso de nuevo, pero quiero enfocar, instead I want to focus on all of the community leaders. Quiero enfocar en todos los líderes comunitarios que están acá. Everybody who's here, because what they said is true. You know, we can't do it alone, and the only way that we can make the city beautiful again is with the support of the community. Porque lo que dijeron ellas es cierto, que nosotros como oficiales electos, en realidad es limitado lo que podemos hacer solos. Si queremos llegar a estas metas grandes y a estas alturas, necesitamos el apoyo de la comunidad. And I'm sorry if I miss anyone, but we're joined by so many great leaders. We have Phoebe, we have Doug, we have Marta, we have Richard, we have Sandra, we have Pedro, we have Mario, we have Hector, we have Cookie, we have Jesus. I mean, there's so many people here. Imelda, we have Julia, we have Georgina, and we have Las Reinas, we have all the beauty queens. You know, we cannot do this without you. It really takes an entire village. And it's so great to see the village stand up and say, we are here and we're going to stand up for our community. So I'm going to ask everyone to please give yourselves a round of applause. Por favor, un fuerte aplauso para los miembros de la comunidad y todo lo que ustedes han hecho. And like any great initiative, there's always like one strong and passionate leader behind it. Como cualquier iniciativa, siempre hay una líder apasionada y fuerte detrás de ella. Y quiero darle las gracias de parte de todos los residentes de la ciudad de Providence y también personalmente a la mujer que tuvo la visión y que lo hizo todo posible. Por favor, un fuerte aplauso para Marilyn Cepeda. So, you know, what we're building on Broad Street and in the entire South Side, I mean, think about how it all comes together. There's this vision that, you know, anyone from Providence or from throughout the state can come and spend their day in the South Side. They can go to Roger Williams Park. They could visit all of the great attractions that we have there. After they're done with the park with their families, they can stop by any of the great restaurants and have a good time right on Broad Street, and then maybe catch a show here at the Southside Cultural Center. It's an entire day, it's an entire experience that people can be a part of. And what I like so much about the signs that invite them in, y lo que me gusta tanto de los señales que los invita, es de que está en todos los idiomas. Because that's what this community is about. We invite everyone to be a part of what we're doing because everybody is welcome. It's in Spanish, it's in French, it's in Khmer, it's in Chinese, it's in English, and it's in other languages too. Everyone is welcome to what we're doing here in Providence. And so, the city can't do it alone, but the city is an important partner. And so some of the things that we're doing, estamos invirtiendo $4.3 millones para embellecer esta área e invitar a más visitantes locales y también del extranjero que visiten nuestra ciudad. I think that when you look at all of Providence, what makes us such a strong city, it's the diversity that we have. It's the people in the community. And there might not be better examples of the strength of that community than what we're seeing along this corridor. So I want to thank everybody for being such a strong supporter. And I want to remind everyone that we could not do this. Nosotros no lo pudiéramos hacer sin el apoyo fuerte de la comunidad. Son ustedes que merecen el crédito de eso y les doy las gracias de parte de todos los residentes de la ciudad de Providence. Pasen muy buenas tardes y muchas gracias. Y para mí eso es sinceramente un gran placer reconocer a esta gran líder. Por favor, Madeline. Darle este citation que dice, I, Jorge Elorza, Mayor of the City of Providence, do hereby confer upon you this citation in recognition of your exceptional service to the community. Your hard work and dedication has earned you the admiration and respect of so many. I am joined by the people of Providence in thanking you for your exceptional volunteer work and in offering congratulations with very, very best wishes in all that lies ahead. Given under the seal of the Mayor of the City of Providence this 11th day of June 2017, I present it to Marilyn Cepeda.